Okay. So I had to redo this real quick because I didn't save it, but we're back to where we were. I have no power today, but it seems to be working okay for this, so hopefully for the time it powers out the battery on this, it'll just last and won't be bored today. Start with her. It's also very hot today. So.
The day I moved in with him, he gave me a lovely surprise that was a sign of things to come. I have no doubt that he was trying to do the right thing, but as always, it turned out to be a disaster.
Here's a new scene. Try to collect all the clues. Don't forget that you can control the timeline with your watch.
I'm gonna control something with my watch. It's at the beginning, so.
An immense bronze statue. The contract seems to have been annotated. The poster for the opening of Richard Hughes' exhibition.
No. You'd think. Alright, let's play section 1. Dude, I'm hitting it with nothing. It's perfect.
Oh!
I've parked the car. Now, what's all this racket about?
Agatha, just in time. Surprise! Thought I'd do a little bit of home improvement.
Home improvement? Richard, what on earth are you doing?
Well, you know how you were talking about wanting an open plan kitchen? I thought, why not just make it happen now, before we get everything settled in?
Oh, yes. What a brilliant idea. Fantastic! Because what this day really needed, amidst the chaos of moving 50 boxes up 4 flights of stairs, was some demolition work. Really, I couldn't have asked for more. Thank you, Richard. Thank you.
Well, yeah, exactly. I knew you'd see the genius in it. I just want to make our new place feel like home.
Come down here. We need to have a chat.
Okay, hold on.
I need you to understand something, Richard. Okay? Right now, I am performing a miracle. I am managing not to scream. So I suggest you make the most of this moment because it will be the first and last time.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, no more shenanigans, I promise.
Oh no!
Oh, Agatha, don't worry, look. All your precious belongings are safe. Here are all your important documents, and over here are your clothes, all neatly stacked.
Agatha's on the cover of an art market magazine.
I'm a true pro.
Don't get cocky, Richard.
Let's see how that is not.
It looks like Richard has just received a voice message on his phone. an application to open life insurance. The timeline is complete. Let's go back to the investigation room.
Would you like to get out of my way?
Here is a new detective board. Let's take a look at the clue we found.
No. First, we go back. So that's this one. It's this one. Hey!
Yes. Laura showed me some documents. First of all, I have to protect my sources. Basically, I met Laura as a friend. I can tell you that every first Thursday of the month, we meet in this cafe to catch up on the latest gossip and to catch up on each other's lives. About the nature of the documents she showed me. Sorry, I have a code of ethics. I won't tell you about it.
We're back at Carl von Rove's office. As fancy as ever? Let's explore the timeline to find... Carl seems to have spent his nerves on his computer. A financial magazine with a bombastic title. On an old fax, Carl indicates the potential income he has left.
I've got this incredible idea for a donation from the Carl von Rove Foundation to UNICEF. It's to fund a health bridge around the Jordan River. Can you imagine the impact? This could be the transformative project that I've been looking for.
Oh, let me guess. Transformative and expensive. How much this time, Laura?
It's not about the money. It's about making a real difference in the world, addressing health crises in a critical area. It's invaluable work.
If you're here to beg, the bank is closed. Can't you see I am busy? Maybe once, just once, you could walk in and ask how I'm doing. Or even better, notice that I'm occupied.
I do notice. I notice that all you ever do is work. We need your support. Your encouragement.
Support. Encouragement. Like the endless stream of cash that I've thrown at your so-called good causes. When will you stop pretending and start living in the real world? Just leave, Laura, before I really tell you what I think of your convictions, and trust me, you won't like it.
What's that?
She's not listening. Again, typical. Laura, I told you to leave.
From the tax authorities.
Tax demand,
timeline is
unpaid due
complete.
notice.
Let's go
You
back
must
to the
pay within
investigation
90
room.
days or legal action will be taken. What the hell, Dad? You're loaded.
It's more complicated than you think.
How could it be more complicated? You're Carl von Rove, financial heavyweight, millionaire.
Yes. Well, even millionaires have debts, Laura. Now, just leave. If this gets out, I will know it came from you, so weigh the consequences of your actions.
Here is a new detective board. Let's take a look at the clue we found.
Who's the widow Squubby Butt? Little scrubby butts? You turning the volume down? Mommy needs to clean your blankies again. Can't do it now, though. No power. Not much.
Carl is on the cover of the magazine, but that doesn't sound like good. Let's think about it. Who had the object in hand? Murphy's Law in action. Her poor Carl is in a very bad situation. If the value of these shares plummets, they lose an ability to get cash out. If he needs money quickly, now would be the worst time.
You should have a word with my financial advisor, as this is more her concern than mine.
A chat with his financial advisor seems to have gone. When Martine told him about the lack of lucrative prospects, Carl didn't take the news too well. He seems to have... Can you match these fingerprints to a suspect? Looks like smashing his screen is a dangerous activity. There are a few blood marks. He must have cut himself on the glass.
I didn't even look at it. I just assumed they were his. They must.
A chat with his financial advisor seems to have gone badly wrong. A chat with his financial advisor seems to have gone badly wrong.
That's that one. So what you got to say this time?
Do you really think I am responsible for all the little administrative duties of the Von Rowe Foundation? Do you know who I am? You should have a word with my financial advisor, as this is more her concern than mine. What are you implying?
A registered letter from the tax authorities asking Carl von... Let's think about it. Who had the object in... The taxman is not kidding. Carl is in a really difficult situation, having to come up with huge sums of money in a very short space of time. Faced with this crisis, what would help him hit the jackpot?
There. Sure looked like it anyway. But either way, I just want this.
Sorry, how did you get this document? It should have been kept confidential. Did my daughter tell you about it?
Carl has taken over Martine's facts. Congratulations! A new timeline is available. Let's hear the suspect's confession. Can you identify these fingerprints?
I can.
My financial advisor always keeps me informed of progress. That's what I expect from her. Laura has always been a complex individual, full of passion and determination. However, I can't ignore the fact that she often relies on me. She won't get far without my support. It's frustrating that she doesn't quite seem to embody the spirit of the Von Rowe family, pushing boundaries and striving for excellence. Sorry, wait. What has she got to do with this investigation?
You love each other, don't you? Yeah, you do. You love each other.
What an incredible cover. One of the most prestigious art magazines features Agatha in an exclusive interview. Let's think about it. Who had the object in hand? In 2 years, she could be a director. Who just found the blood evidence?
I don't see any, but okay. So everything's Agatha. For this one. Shocker, huh? See what she has to say about this. Oh.
Have you read my article? It's definitely worth a look. It's all there. I won't even take the time to answer this question.
This imposing work of art, as elegant as it is abstract, seems to have been delivered during the move. Can you identify these fingerprints? Incredible as it may seem, it was a gift from the team at the museum where her friend Kate works. It's not a moving present. It's a statement to ensure that Agatha will always have her sights on the museum.
Oh, there it is.
Someone looks like they've hurt themselves carrying the artwork.
So Agatha fingerprints is though. Not the fingerprint, the blood. Oh, all right. This will be the one that's of interest.
I was surprised by this piece. I saw the potential in it.
This document proves that an application for life insurance has been made to cover Richard. By whom? And why? Who had the item in hand? So, it was Agatha who made the request and took the steps on Richard's behalf. Was he even aware of it? Why set up a life insurance policy in his name when they've only just moved in together?
I have nothing to say about it. Great! I've touched it. Now what does that prove?
A souvenir of Richard Hughes' first exhibition. A celebrated and acclaimed debut. Can you identify these fingerprints? There's no doubt about it. It couldn't be more clear. Agatha supports Richard.
He's a talented entertainer, but a mediocre artist.
Congratulations! A new timeline is available. Let's hear. Someone seems to be trying to help Richard by highlighting parts of the contract. So there may be an unfair term. Does this mean that Richard can renegotiate? You just found the blood evidence. Let's think about it. Who had the object in hand?
I have no idea what happened. Nothing to say about that.
I must have handled that object.
Something was wrong. I could see that. I have no idea what could have happened to him, but you must find him.
Well, why are you showing me this?
Why not?
You've not yet scanned any evidence on this object. Richard received a voicemail on his phone. You just found the fingerprint proof. The relationship between Richard and Martine seems to have evolved more than we thought. What did Richard ask Martine? Is it about his contract with Carl?
We met through Carl von Rove, initially for professional reasons, and then we grew closer.
Congratulations! A new timeline is available. Let's hear the suspect's confession.
What is this nonsense? What's Richard trying to pull? I was surprised by this piece. I saw the potential in it.
I'll refrain from commenting on that.
I have nothing to say about it. I have nothing to say about it.
Well, how to put this? I'm not surprised it's Richard's blood. He's recently developed a passion for hemoglobin.
I was surprised by this piece. I saw the potential in it.
I have no idea what happened.
I won't even take the time to answer this question.
I have no idea what happened.
Have you read my article? It's definitely worth a look. It's all there.
Look, it seems they lived together, so it's not surprising you found his fingerprints.
Literally, I'm pretty sure every single one. This one I did everything with both of them. That one, everything with both of them. For sure.
I have no idea what happened.
How is this related to me?
It's not, but, you know. I suppose one of the yellow ones could go both ways.
I must have handled that object.
That one made no sense.
Nothing to say about that.
Alright, so. No. It's gonna have to be one of the yellow ones or something. So.
I'm sorry, but I'm not familiar with what you are showing.
It's his, so it's perfectly normal that his fingerprints are on it.
Yes.
I must have handled that object.
Look, it seems they lived together, so it's not surprising you found his fingerprints.
Well, it has no choice but to be one of these yellow ones. So this one, I would have done her. Let's do her.
Well, why are you showing me this?
For fun.
Look, it seems they lived together, so it's not surprising you found his fingerprints.
We've got all three of hers now. What the hell do I do? I don't even know.
We met through Carl von Rove, initially for professional reasons, and then we grew closer.
So currently, I think this. The ones that can give me the last little yellow dot.
Look, it seems they lived together, so it's not surprising you found his fingerprints. I'll refrain from commenting on that.
I'm pretty sure I've done every single one on her. I know things have moved around on me, but
I saw Richard a few days before his disappearance. 2 or 3 days before that, I don't know exactly. We met through Carl von Rove, initially for professional reasons, and then we grew closer. The last time we spoke, Richard seemed lost, anxious, almost desperate. To be honest, he reminded me of a trapped animal. Something was wrong. I could see that. I have no idea what could have happened to him, but you must find him.
Right, that one we'd already heard. This is the new one. No?
After the opening of Richard's exhibition, I'm not quite sure why I asked him to go back to his house to look at his collection. Probably the champagne doing the talking. To be honest, at first I just wanted to get a glimpse of his new pieces. I don't know if it was the morning light or a general lack of judgment, but I just let myself go.
Here's a new scene. Try to collect all the clues. Don't forget that you can control the timeline with your watch.
Stop it.
Richard seems to have embarked on a new project, still in the same spirit. There's the contract again, and this time it's signed. The artist is bound. Interesting. A letter for the opening of a loan.
Graham, just wait here a few minutes. I just need to, tidy up a bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, it's not dreadful.
A photo taken in
bed,
Richard's apartment was sent from this
decor,
phone.
couch. Quite tasteful, actually.
Yeah, you think so? You should have seen it before. It was, just a mess. But lucky you've seen it now.
Have you ever considered an open kitchen? Knocking through that wall will really open up the space. You'd get marvellous light.
Yeah, you think so?
These are intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
Acrylics, right?
Mm-hmm. Critics.
These characters, wrenched from their quotidian lives.
What a magnificent object. You can feel that it's there to be noticed. Agatha seems very much in demand. Her phone is full of text messages. The timeline is complete. Let's go back to the investigation room.
Boom. Let the music play. So, is that it? Are you just here to praise my future works, or, you know, are you here to dance?
Clearly, your dancing isn't what brought everyone here tonight.
Oh, really? Well, I thought they were entranced by my graceful moves.
Oh, do spare me.
Okay. Hush.
Prove you're not here just for a good article. I mean, you're not fooling anyone at this hour. Just let yourself go. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Good enough. See what this puppies is talking about.
Here is a new detective board. Let's take a look at the clue we found.
Puppies. Ugh. Come here. Excuse me.
Richard has applied for a loan. But why? Can you identify these fingerprints? Does he need additional funding for his new collection?
I don't have any idea who that is.
Agatha received a lot of text messages, and she had a whole discussion in parallel. This Kate from the museum seems very curious about Richard, but why? You just found the fingerprint proof.
I'm not authorized to make any comment. It's a museum matter.
Congratulations! All the timelines are unlocked. But that's not all. You still need to put the scenes in a chronological order. Grab a timeline, move it around, and rearrange the chronology of events from start to finish. Who will benefit from this contract? Let's think about it. Who had the object in hand? A contract binding our dear Richard to his patron.
He hid that contract from me for months. I think he was ashamed of signing something so enslaving, like a pact with the devil. Opening the door to success, but binding you forever to a terrible character.
A sumptuous gramophone used to play vinyl records and to get people to notice it. Can you identify these fingerprints? The beginnings of a new work. What does this painting have in store for us? Can you match these fingerprints to a suspect? What would a work of art be without the artist's signature? The beginnings of a new work. What does this painting have in store for us?
Okay, come on.
I'm not familiar with it.
In this frantic night, Agatha had time to take a photograph. Agatha seems genuinely interested in Richard's creations, but why is she sending photographs of his work? Let's think about it. Who had the object in hand?
I often ask my team for reviews. I was surprised by this piece. I saw the potential in it.
That's everything.
I know the man and the artist, and I have to say I am indifferent to both. Richard Hugh has always felt a compelling need to be at the centre of the world, both emotionally and professionally. I once thought I saw some great promise in him, but I have to admit he has not lived up to the hopes he raised. He's a talented entertainer, but a mediocre artist. Did you read the article I dedicated to him? You should take a look. It's all there.
Hey! 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 B! Shut up! Hush! 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 Okay. You guys is gonna make me bonkers. Yeah, like always, nothing. Shut up. Mama, why'd you shut up? Come here, come here. Yeah, one. Ready? Yeah. Okay, be good boys. Mama's got you. I need to see this. The night he dies or disappears, right? Or just before it. He's better off in this one than that one. So what's the order for those two? That comes after this. His first visit. This is when they're dancing, right? This is when he signs. That's after that. It was already signed at that point. Enough. So this would have been before this. This was before. Well, still there. This is after he got rid of the wall. It's definitely the last one. This is when he signs. Starting to the bottom. There's one where he has the contract but hasn't signed it. It has to be before. It does seem. All the artwork is gone, so this happens before. Well, this is before the daughter goes to the thing, because he's still got that damn painting that's hanging on the wall. This was the night I was looking at. It's after he stabs that. The daughter, he gets the paintings after this. This is later on. It's before she moves in, though. What the hell? Walls down, the walls down. For the rest of these. Oh yes, that has to be when he takes it down. So enough. Enough. No. 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 I said no. Yeah, the bed's not over there yet, so it has to be before then. The house looking decent. Yeah, what's up with this thing? I want it to come towards me. That's what I was looking for when I want to see about the calendar. If it's there. Hmm.
An exchange of messages on the disappointing debut of the Von Rove Foundation. A chat with his financial advisor seems to have gone badly wrong. An exchange of messages on the disappointing debut of the Von Rove Foundation. Who will benefit from this contract?
She said in there that he hasn't signed it yet.
The only problem is that he's received 8 contracts already and hasn't responded to any of them.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go in person?
Oh, Martine, you're keen. Don't tell me you're interested in Richard Hugh. Oh, Martini, shaken and stirred, eh? Perhaps she is seduced by the first light of our promising star, eh?
Please stop. My interest is strictly professional. I just want to ensure we secure his commitment.
Yes. All right, then. Make sure it gets done. Value, and keep it simple.
In about 5 years, you could see a return of 100 times your investment.
Oh, yeah.
A text message sent from Martine's phone.
Oh, it's sent in July, so there you go. Okay, so even though the contract says something different, so it's signed on July 10th. So May, July. Is there anything here with a date?
Can we find any proof on this backpack? It seems suitable for field reporting. The phone has received messages and a photo from Laura Von Rove. Who does it belong to?
Oh no, that's June 24. This was July 23.
A chat with his financial advisor seems to have gone badly wrong.
Yeah. In May, which puts this one in front of this.
The newly annotated version of the contract. It's time to act. The bank is following up with Richard. He must resolve his situation as soon as possible. The pressure is building. There's something unusual about the red paint. Maybe it's the texture, the color? The bank sent Richard an initial reminder letter. He needs to resolve his situation as soon as possible.
This is...
Carl didn't hesitate to take the artist's tool to mark the date, in his own way.
Power's back on, huh? Or no? Heard the beep. What the fuck was that?
A missed call from Carl von Rove on Richard's phone. Why would a millionaire want to call a small artist? Do they
Shut
know each
up.
other? What's the link between Carl von Rove and Richard Hugh? The most fashionable contemporary art centre in Paris writes to Agatha, offering her a prestigious job. While waiting for the HR call, Agatha texts Kate to find out more. Will she get the long-awaited position? Will she be hired at the museum?
Hey! No. No. No.
A collection letter from his bank. He owes 40,000 euros. The bank does not seem to be laughing. It says legal action will be taken if the situation is not regularized within 60 working days.
First reminder. Follow up. Come on.
It's time to act. It's time to act. The bank is following up with Richard. He must resolve his situation as soon as possible. The pressure is building.
Final. Oh my god. Oh my god. I could have swore there was one that said final.
While waiting for the HR call, Agatha texts Kate to find out more. Will she get the long-awaited
What's the
position?
follow-up one?
Will she be hired at the museum?
Guess I'm just going fucking crazy.
Martine ended up giving Richard some legal advice. The newly annotated version of the contract. Someone seems to be trying to help Richard by highlighting parts of the contract. The contract between Richard Hugh and the Von Rove Foundation. It's signed by millionaire Carl Von Rove.
this is before she moves in. Alright, I'll figure this out and we'll get back to it.